Right. As much as perhaps we are both slightly frustrated with him, he is, of course, temporarily necessary, isn't he? Whatever forces he has there.
He raises the eyebrow when you say temporary. It's like,
The war won't last forever, will it?
well, we have been at war with the orcs for decades now. We're close to a generation now.
I have a question outside of character.
Yeah.
The wilderness town with the woman who didn't want to get married to him. What was that? The location of what was that called?
Path Corel.
Corel. Yes.
Path Corel. Okay.
Where Braid's body's buried.
That's to the south.
What?
And almost like if you were
that would be the time to mention them, I think, for sure.
So I think it would just be, well, I know I had one thought. It would have to wait until, of course, my nobility had been accepted and the taxes were taken care of. But since I am connected to the Baron, what if there were to be some established connection between myself and family and those in Pass Corel to get them not pulled in, but a little bit more involved in the efforts within Greyhawk?
Been trying to get them on our side for quite a while. The former lord of the area, such as a brigand and bandit, was very hard to work with, if at all. But I do remember. But I do remember your last missive, Kix, that you did help them solve a really tricky situation. Did you not?
I did, and I do think we got off on the right foot for it. I think I wouldn't say that they owe us, but I think they're in good spirits if we were to visit them again. Perhaps for any sort of offer we might extend.
Goodwill.
And I think...
And if I remember the maps... Oh, go ahead, you first.
I think my offer would not be that of bringing in riches and wealth and trying to purchase them. It would be very simply seeing if it would be a fit between the two families to grow over time. I think it would be a different approach than most probably have taken with such efforts.
Well, there was, I believe, also your missive that Lord Mastrom was betrothed to the lady who is now in charge of Pascal. Is that correct?
I believe once, yes.
But they broke it off.
That seems to be the case right now.
I think she might be amenable to such an approach, my lord Ollivander. But then again, maybe she's not. I would be careful.
I have to say, I'm definitely the furthest from such sort of political arrangements. But perhaps such is exactly what is needed here. And if I recall the maps right, actually, much of Pascarel's territory actually intersects with Maestron's. Far more than my own, even.
But since Pascarel doesn't claim to be part of... Oh, dear.
And of course, if you have a reckless, ambitious young man who, of course, dedicates himself to a god of warfare, and there just so happens to be a border dispute, which he'll cause. It's just exasperated sigh right there.
I think that my string has in excess is he's probably been stewing at his juices, so to speak.
Well, I can't imagine that my logical point helped release tension and steam.
It's like talking to a wall that talks back.
I have experience with such stubborn people. It never ends, does it?
Well, I do leave it into your capable hands, Lord Kix. I'm sure he will hang around for a week or so and make more demands. To be too honest, this is winter, and outside from parties and other celebrations for the end of the year, the oligarch is, and I have to say the following. The Lord Mayor he might not see the next year.
Hasn't it been like that for some time?
It has, but things have gone worse.
Well, I suppose nobody does live forever, and poor health does take its toll.
So if the oligarchy were to ever meet in the coming weeks or months, it would be basically to choose a replacement. Lord Mastrom's concerns would be at the bottom of the barrel, which, of course, even thinking someone that the universe revolves around him, I suspect he would not take it lightly. Might push him over the edge.
Right. The moment he's ignored, he'll take action. I don't disagree.
Is there any formal form of challenge?
Legal, yes. Dueling, such as it is, has been outlawed for a while. On a part that it gets very messy. And he is also a cleric deity. He does have allies in the city. Remember that little kerfuffle outside my door the other day? Yes, they said Cuthbians are angry that we have allowed Hextorians within the city walls, but as long as they pay their dues, they're and the Hextorians are now angry that they have been accused of attempted murder when they claimed that they had not. So, I mean, they're not above murdering people, put it blankly, but they're careful to do things. It's very difficult to catch them on the act.
I'm curious. The information about the devil in the circle. Would this be the place to tell it, to give it, or would it be better to go to one of the clergies to express information?
I mean, what do you want to achieve with that information? What do you think you're gonna get?
I mean, if you want to shit talk a noble family,
safe. It's not shit talking a noble family.
Yeah.
That is going to be part of it to further disgrace them, to try and make this guy actually do something towards me.
Mm-hmm.
But the big purpose is actually to ensure that the city is safe.
I mean, you can inform him. He could probably send guards and probably send some clergy and even mages to investigate the area. But
okay.
I mean, again, there's the aspect that you were trespassing, unless you have some solid. Where you needed to be there in the first place. It's 100%. gonna be uncomfortable because he's not gonna blab on you necessarily, but at the same time, he can't just make it public either, right? And the more people know, the things get out of control, right? Unless you come up with a good strategy presenting the information to him. Yeah, you found this, but there's also a question how you found
it. Okay, so I think I don't know. Yeah, no,
I guess now's just not the time.
Yeah, you're still muted. Marcus. Nope.
Oh, that's weird.
Strange.
Yeah, probably reboot. So.
Oh no, the Dark Lord has cast a curse upon him.
They knew he was going to speak out, and so they've silenced him preemptively.
Crazy.
I saw Tommy Oliver speaking with the devil.
Those darn weeklies, you never know what they're up to.
Okay, so there we go.
Hey, yeah,
the last thing will be, well, I definitely appreciate the discussion. And I would like to say thank you for the recommendation on the legal counsel.
You're welcome. I like to see that matter. I like to see families restored, especially families in good standing. It's unfortunate what
Yeah.
happened, and I would like to get to the bottom of it. But we are without clues, I suppose, at this moment.
I have suspicions, but nothing that is clue. So there's nothing more I can unfortunately provide.
Well, if there's anything else, as always, I am a very busy person, including
Well-
now tending more to the mayor as he progresses in his condition. I would caution, gentlemen, everything that's been.
Oh, missed
To
the
be
last
ca-
part.
I would caution you, sir. I feel the need to say this, even I'm sure it is not necessary, that what I shared about the mayor's condition should be kept private.
Not a
Of course.
single soul will know.
Thank you.
And of course, I'm in your debt. Thank you again.
My door is always open to you.
Well then, let's leave you to take care of matters then.
And he goes back to his deck, and his desk, still piled up with papers. And
On the way back to meeting as a group, I would intentionally like to see if there is any events being thrown within the next week by the Mercenaries Guild.
the mercenaries in the
No,
winter
they're
are.
not mercenaries, merchants.
Well, basically, I think it's the year tradition, fun parties and the like that are not strictly religious. So let me see the calendar.
I believe yesterday was the day of meditation.
No, it's a multi-day thing. So
Oh, good.
Day of Thought is what it's called.
What kind of parties are there on the day of meditation where you're supposed to quietly introspect?
Well, again, Days of Thought, not Days of Meditation.
Yeah. Days of thought.
That's 4 days long. That's what I'm saying.
That's the time to party.
That's a lot of days.
You could probably
Um,
find a Vulcan party.
Party
Hey,
like the Vulcan
Marcus.
party.
Yeah, down at the Forge.
Mhm.
Thinking. Do you want to go talk to Grulin right now?
Go speak with him.
Grulin Ironheart. About the dwarf
I'd love
stuff.
to.
Let's go
Oh,
meet
so
Grulin. I don't think you've met him face to face yet. He's a great guy.
No, I haven't because he hasn't been at the keep. So no.
Right. So, that's probably just on our itinerary for today as well. Go say hello.
Okay.
And stop by and pick up like a lot of maps from my room. They'll be important tools for later.
Gar, you're still got all the.
So you
From
broke
the-
up and then you muted. I have no idea.
Sorry. You got the information that you shared with the expedition of the lady friend that you were looking for. Is that correct?
Yeah, I already shared that with Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Are you staying in the library doing? What
As
are
far as I know, I'm done that research.
Oh, okay. Okay. Marcus, you receive a message.
Oh, lovely.
Ascending, in fact.
Hell yeah.
Heard you were looking for me. Sorry, I'm not in the city. Couldn't believe that you are still alive, but you are. I am at Hardby. And
Can you please put that in the chat?
let me.
Not the whole message, just the location.
But apparently you still are. Otherwise, who is this?
I mean, it wouldn't work. The sending would.
Well, you never know. Somebody made a simulacrum of Marcus. There's a lot of ways the
Oh,
spell
geez.
could still work and not be Marcus.
Have a name and a face.
The very simple response will be yes. Unfortunately, I was halfway across the world and thought to be dead.
She doesn't answer. Apparently, she doesn't have any other spells to spend.
That's fine.
At the moment,
Well,
yeah.
I still have a couple more words too. If I do not get to Harbai first, I'm staying either in the city or insert location of Barony. Cannot wait to see you.
You know that she received a message because the magic lets you know.
Yep.
It's like sending a text. You know they got it, but you don't get it.
What do I know about?
That would be a history check to see what do you know about Hardline.
Can you send musical notes?
I don't think so.
I suppose you could consider music as a word of some kind.
The only thing you know
can
is that it's a city it's a city state, smaller city state or town that it's part of the greater domain of Greyhawk.
You could probably send like letters individually to represent notes.
Well, I mean, do your thought sending, does it tend pitch?
No.
So if you went like do re mi fa sol la ti do, right? It would do it the way I just said it. It wouldn't do it in the actual tonal shifts.
It'd be
You
like
could probably
reading
send like the actual notes in the melodic order, but it would just be completely monotone.
That's what.
So it's
A
not
flat.
actually thought. It's
E sharp. C.
C. So it's
Yeah.
not actually thoughts. It's just a odd delivery
Words.
system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
The
you can
stones,
send
the
images.
stones that Barricade has probably could do that because
Yeah.
and voice and sound, smells,
Okay.
sights.
So
and
here's
Well-
what we do: is my next invention, or my 1st
Mhm.
invention apparently, is I'm just going to get a bunch of messaging stones, and I'm going to set them up on a bunch of strings, right? And the strings are going to be of varying tautness, right? So that they produce different harmonies, or tones rather, when they're vibrated. And all I do is I send my thoughts to each specific stone, so that then stone will vibrate.
You're gonna invent a magical telegraph. If that's what you're trying
A telepathic piano is what I just invented.
to. Okay.
That's a very specific thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of spell slots.
Yeah.
No, I said stones, magic stones. I'm not using the spending spell. You think?
I mean, but it's gonna take you a while. It's gonna be pretty expensive.
Yeah, of course. That's why it's just a theory. I'm like Da Vinci. I don't actually make anything I think about.
It's very lazy.
Yes, that's what we call Da Vinci. Lazy. Thank you, Robert. I mean, he is from your home country.
0 contributions to
America?
the world.
Yeah. That's what you claim, right?
What do you want me to answer that with?
He was my
Oh.
favorite Ninja Turtle. Wait, that's the other Renaissance artist.
Mine was Leandra.
One.
At least
Anyway.
nobody picked Venus de Milo.
Why not? She was the greatest fifth turtle. She was literally the fifth turtle. I mean, I don't know what you want to say.
I'm not saying anything.
It'd be sexist to say otherwise. Go ahead, speak up now.
Anyway, so you're preparing for tonight. Marcus, you're saying that they're setting up the and they need to know who's going to be the players, and they need to bring proof that they have the money to play the game, basically.
Okay, so I will set up me and Kix. I already would have confirmed the details about anyone else coming from our elven friend side.
Mhm.
And then I would have gotten the gentleman I went through to possibly invite some people as well.
So basically, who's gonna? Okay. You're setting up the game. Who's gonna be at the table? right? Who's going to be the players? And what is the rest of the plan while they're playing at the table? How are you going to do this?
So for the people at the table, I know it's me and Kix.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy plus one person,
Mhm.
and do the other people we're coordinating with have people that they think should be there for this to go off the way it should?
Okay. I mean, they get the usual suspects, basically.
100%, yeah.
So the devil.
So I'm basically having it set up so there's people there who are not in on it, but most of the people are. In some fashion or another. They're not unaware, even if they don't know details.
Okay. Techniques that you can use where you're playing. You can use sleight of hand. Very important. Probably stealth, and definitely perception. And any other skill that you may have with ability that will act alter perception, or that magic. Well, remember that magic tends to be very flashy and will probably automatically disqualify.
So
So
insight is probably viable.
It is
so
viable
Marcus,
if you can pull it off without being noticed.
what Marcus would like to do, and based off my passive perception, I think this is reasonable. I would like to set it up so I just enter with my 200, leave with like 300 to 350. I have a passive perception of 26. I'm basically just playing to slowly gain by the end of the night, but focus on the actual details of what's going on.
So remember, the longer the game lasts, the better the distraction.
100%. So yeah, like that's my goal, to come out with a little bit more money, but at the same time, keep the game going so that things happen the way that
So
they should.
that's the distraction. Everyone else, how are you gonna?
Yeah, and that's my passive. That's where I can react to other things if I have to. It's just that's going on in the background, and I'm not worried about the actual game. But my perception allows me to be good.
Well, I mean, the game is going to eventually end early, isn't that part of the plan?
100%. But I can like signal for when the game is ending. Like
For some reason, despite being kind of my thing, I keep getting this mixed up. At some point, we are gonna have to rough some people up.
Not necessarily.
I thought the idea was to send a message to them that, hey, you're not in the protection racket.
Exactly.
If their stuff goes missing,
If you manage to rob them,
Yeah.
blind,
No damage to the facility, but I thought the idea was to still send a message somehow.
yeah, you don't
Okay.
need to
Like-
rough anybody up. You because the idea is that if you rob them blind without even noticing, that they basically don't have a business because nobody's gonna trust a gambling den that can't keep its money together, right?
Sorry, I keep going to my mafia roots, right, Robert?
Oh, God.
Not supposed to beat people up here.
I mean, if worst comes to worst,
Yeah, but like
I mean,
it's not the
fireballs
main
are worth-
objective.
Like I'm just under the impression that I'm on team break in and steal things. Is that correct?
Yeah.
100%.
This is part of the reason why I need lockpicks, or I need somebody who knows how to do that stuff, because that's been a massive problem, as you have seen.
Well, I mean, I do appreciate that while you were buck-ass naked, you were also asking about lockpicks and thieves' tools, so...
Just imagine I have to be buck-ass naked to use that again.
Yeah, you don't have to be. You chose to be. There's a difference.
Oh, now I'm going to do it every time just to fuck with people.
Well,
The
who are you
naked
fucking
caper.
with? Literally, people can't see you. Who are you fucking with?
If I get caught, then I'll say I'm here for the gangbang.
I mean, it's gotta be Lael's secret kink, is that I'm naked around everybody. They just don't see me.
No, legitimately, if like the guards caught me for whatever reason, or like I did something like that, I'd just say, "Well, I'm here to take care of the Lord," and all that kind of stuff. Kind of be like, like the rent boy for the night or whatever.
So anyway, we got team distraction and we got
Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over that.
We got team sneak in and steal the vault.
We're not doing this now, are we?
Yeah, it's happening now.
Oh shit. Did I find thieves' tools at all?
You asked to get the thieves tool.
Ask
because-
Paleon. Just fucking ask Paleon. Jesus.
Okay, I asked Palion, does he have thieves' tools?
He can get them to you, yeah.
Yeah, then I will ask him to get me some.
He probably has like 4 sets on him.
So you're outside, and I guess you brought your guards from the last time, so I'm gonna have them here as well.
Yeah, so they're still chilling around here.
Yeah. So the game will be back here. Really don't fit everywhere. Can fit the tokens. It will be outside. But yeah, that's gonna be the
You
area.
could probably still stuff us in here, I think.
Yeah, not everybody that the other.
Oh, the characters, I guess. Everyone else
yeah.
just moves to the side or something.
Yeah. The rest of you have to find where they're keeping their stuff.
Well, we already knew before. From the reconnoitering that we done.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure. Hold on. I don't know if you can even see where I'm pointing. Back here, wasn't it? Behind the thing?
Yeah, that's what keep most of the money. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They do have guards here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we did a count. They had like what? What did we say before? 8 guards that are on rotation.
Yeah.
Because you had a couple of guards that are on the top thing, going back and
Yeah,
forth,
that's
and then you also had a couple of guards in front of each door
Mm-hmm.
or doorway.
Yeah.
That's why I said that busting heads seemed to probably be something that was going to happen.
Depends how it goes.
Well, it's a
Do we have
plan put
prediction
together
of how
by
long This is
us
gonna take.
all night. I imagine this is the equivalent of Mr. Bean robbing a casino when it comes to us.
Well, I'm just waiting for it.
Who is all on Team Strike?
Well, I know it's Lael and me. I don't know if it was Bearcat here because he took the day off.
Did kind of take the day off.
Okay, in that
Did you-
case,
Did you ask me to
Leo.
come?
You came during the
course.
reconnoitering mission, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, so you already know
course.
about this.
Yeah. But did you ask me to come?
I don't know. Did you ask you to come watch you play?
No.
Then no.
I'm asking Marcus.
Marcus would have asked you to come if you wanted to. He wouldn't have forced it on you. Actually, wait, hold on.
Okay.
He would have asked you to come under the condition that you cannot bring your friend that gets pissed off easily.
That's fair. That's honestly
'Cause
fair.
I don't want to deal with her and fire magic in the middle of a heist.
Yeah. I honestly don't think I can do that.
Okay, that's fine.
I
That's
don't
just the
think
one
I can
condition you
get
would have had.
separated.
Whipped already.
Okay, so if that's the case, just before we get to the location, I will cast this on Lael.
And what's this?
It should be popping up right now.
I don't
Come
see
on.
anything.
I'm clicking it.
It's so good that the spell is invisible.
Such lag.
I mean, I was gonna cast another Pass Without Trace on myself, so
Oh, it's because it wanted to know my level, but it just popped up behind the sheet.
I mean, I really feel like this is going to be heavily on Lael at this point.
that's
Yeah,
a scary
probably.
thought.
Well, I mean, because I
Now-
can also put haste on you.
He'll
We
try.
did just
Cool.
we did just
it's not
discover
popping up.
that
In
Lil
Flight
can just
Fortress.
disappear into buildings and no one will find him. We didn't even add in the +10 to yourself last time, did we?
We did.
Yeah,
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
he had a 39.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, that could have been even better.
Yeah, if you want to look the spell up, it is Intellect Fortress. I believe it gives you advantage on all saving throws that are mental.
Ooh, that actually
There it
might
is.
be useful.
Oh, finally.
Oh, and you have resistance to psychic damage.
Cool.
That's very useful.
Only lasts an hour, though. Actually, no, hold on. I can do it on both of you guys, actually. Because I upcast it without... You know what? I have to cast it at level 5, which means I can hit 3 people. I'm going to get Kix, Gar, and Lael.
Okay, do an intelligence cast it on Kicks.
This is where you break the other curse upon him. It's been there the whole time.
My
How many
sheet
curses
is
do you have,
rerunning
Kix?
Yeah, I
very
lost count.
slowly.
I lost count
I
after the
know how
12,000
much-
goldfish.
I get a +2 to this roll. 1 second. I'm going to exit Roll20, then rejoin it.
Okay.
However, that is roll. If the information I get back is that's not a good thing to do, then I'll use it on myself. But I would think of Kix first.
I mean, before Gar enters, whenever
And
that
then
happens, I will going to cast haste on Lael so that he'll have 60 seconds to try and get this done.
Can we do it
60
within 10
seconds.
rounds?
It's like,
To
it's
break
like
it.
The Flash meets an episode of 24, right? So every second is just counting down on a timer.
I cast Pass Without Trace on me.
All of the effects.
You're not there, right, Bearcat?
Nope. Not even in the area, I think.
I was hoping for like something
in
that
the
would give
city.
me advantage.
Do you not have enough effects already?
We're basically pulling off a heist that I don't think we're gonna pull off, so I'll take every advantage, you know?
Well, the number
It's
one
also
thing
a
I
heist for
love,
something absolutely crazy.
the number one thing I love is that the guy this all hinges on is the first guy to say, "I don't think this is gonna work."
Yeah.
The guy who just roamed around naked in someone else's house, slept
That
under,
was
under a sleeping woman, no less.
Don't have any rogues exactly.
that was a fluke.
What? That you were naked under another woman's bed?
I stepped away. You didn't get that one.
No, it's all right. I meant to say it out loud while he wasn't around.
So I'm waiting for that roll
What roll?
from Marcus.
Should have. Didn't come through.
I'll be right back.
Hold
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Try again. It says it's rolling the dice. I
I'm
have a
just
+2 to this.
I'm just saying, when this kicks off, it's a Lael and any Quicksilver scene from a good Marvel movie. I'm sorry, from a good Fox movie. There's no good Quicksilver scene in a Marvel movie.
Those don't exist.
That's why they killed
I
him.
thought the new WandaVision stuff was kind of funny.
That wasn't. Spoilers.
Yeah, there's a lot of spoilers involved in there, but I still thought it was good.
Don't be a dick about it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I said spoilers. But it's
Okay, you have a 1d20 +2, right?
I'm rolling a d20 right now. It's just still saying rolling the dice. I'm just
Not
gonna hold on.
spoilers if you forget it 5 minutes later.
I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Hey.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
look at that, natural 20.
7. Got a 7.
Alright.
You don't remember. You're like, there was something I saw It's not that important.
Yeah,
Whatever it
not
was,
important.
not important. Yeah. Well, no, actually, I did mention that that's unfair. That no magic on the use on the table. So people who already have magic, that would also count.
Oh, if that would also count, then I will not include anyone at the table. That's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
so this is
no
being
bonus.
casted on him before we even enter.
Yeah. So this is going to be cast on Gar and Lael.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody else on their strike force, correct?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Okay.
I hired 27 guys, each one with one specialty. In fact, I've
Three men.
hired every guard in that building too. They're all secretly part of the.
Ocean's 27 this summer.
Or actually, this winter, as it turns out.
They have specialties. Just scream as loud as they can. Okay, finally, you got a 4. Yeah,
Not much different.
yeah. Anyway, let me put Marcus out. Okay, you're gonna be outside. So let's put you in the table with everyone else.
Yep.
So the game. Let me put you over here so that you can see the table. Okay, so you're outside. Leo, what are you doing aside from casting spells? What else?
Wait,
All right.
Here's the map.
I cast haste on him the moment I start to enter the building.
Okay.
And at that point, he's just fucking the Flash. So
Yeah.
Okay, how big is the building?
2 stories.
2
3
stories.
stories. 3 stories actually.
3 stories. Okay. Do we actually know where the? Again, I have to ask this again. Do we know, or at least a
enter the
potential
building to the left. There should be a caged area. That's where we believe. If it's not there, then I guess go to town. Because once this thing kicks off and goes wrong, I guess
You
I'll-
can easily get to the top of the building. A story equals to just over 10 feet.
No, I know that. That's why I'm asking, like, where we want to go first. So, you said the caged area is over here, right?
Yeah.
Are there any open areas, windows, or anything like that in this place from the outside, or do I have to go inside and rush in there?
There are windows on the back, but they're closed.
Oh joy! It's fun time. Can I open them with the thieves' tools?
You can roll.
All right, I'm gonna cast silence as well.
Which window are you picking?
The one, I guess, like the window that would be near the cage, where the we believe the valuables would be in. That would be the first one we go for.
This is the closest window.
Then that is the one I will pick.
Okay.
So
It's your dexterity plus 120 your because you have these tools, it's your d20 plus your level what's the name of it?
Efficiency?
Yeah, your proficiency plus your dexterity.
that's a lot of things at once. All right.
So basically I think it's you have a +3 at this level, so it's only 20.
So it's a +8,
plus-
basically.
plus
Yeah,
4 at this level.
Plus
so it's
9.
+9, yeah.
Yeah.
$22.
Yeah. Yeah, you open this window and you right here in this room. Right here.
Okay. What do I see in the room, real quick?
What do you see? You see a table with a lot of. This is like more like a conference room rather than a game room, right?
All right. Now the cat's back. Can I? I guess the next step then would be to dash into this area over here. Now there's people out here, right?
There's 2 guards in the door right here.
All right. So they're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna see you because you have to go right through. So
Yeah. All right. So then here's what I'm gonna do. Resist the psychic, advantage to intelligence, wisdom. Yeah, I'm basically the walking god.
So many effects.
It's too many.
Let me use these 2 guards to tell you where I'm gonna borrow.
Well, I mean, it's only 3 effects, really.
Yeah, but
So it's 1
they
guard
have
here.
multiple each. So
And it's all nice and bright in the room outside, I assume.
Yeah. And there's other 2 guards here guarding the door to the high state gate.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see. This is where I was kind of hoping that like Gar would have like done some sort of detect magic, try and pinpoint the item in question. But if we think it's in this area here,
You got haste for a minute. You really want to use it now. Time's a clicking.
yeah, but like the haste for a minute would literally be me to dash through these guys, grab something from there, and dash out.
Yep. It's
And
literally, you move, you dash, you get a free use object action from the haste. So literally exactly what you just said.
That's what you were expecting me to do.
I
Okay.
am not expecting you to do anything. It's all on you. I'm just saying that the clock is ticking.
I was trying to do this without getting caught.
So do it without getting caught. You just got additional stuff you can do.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back outside, and I have an idea. Does this building have a chimney too?
I do believe it has actually multiple chimneys.
Step 2, I take off my clothes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of
Step
doing.
3, profit.
Step 3, they'll never identify me with no clothes on. Despite having stayed here all night one night and getting drunk with talking to multiple people.
Ah,
It
I'm
should
gonna-
have, yeah. It has a chimney here, but this one it's a space chimney, one of those round chimneys. So yeah, it's not big enough for you to squeeze through.
okay, so the chimney idea is out.
Yeah.
Can you give me like a minute to think, I guess, on what to do here, and
Yeah.
while I'm like
I
the
mean,
first-
it has multiple chimneys, but they're like stoked up, like they're round, so it's not a big.
yeah, I can't get through them. It's
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
So can you give me a minute to think? I guess like maybe like
Yeah.
what does the start of the game look like as I'm stealthing here?
Yeah. Let's start what is going to be your opening gambit.
So you've mentioned 3 skills before. One of them was sleight of hand, perception, and stealth. I'm probably just using perception myself.
Okay.
So when it comes to the table, 16. I mean, I'm paying attention.
Mine's my passive. I'm not worried about the actual game. I'm worried about observing the surroundings. I'm
I.e.
just
you
coming
win
out a little bit better on the other end.
Yeah, you see one of the players kind of distracted, kind of nervous. The other one is paying attention, and then there's the 2 of you. So yeah.
And like, I think I would inform Kix before we went in.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you see from me, I'm not really trying. I'm just gonna come out a little
Right.
better.
What Kix is doing is he's keeping the table more personal and seems like it's actually active and lively in place of Marcus doing so.
Is there I have a question. It's well lit outside, so like any form of like teleportation's not going to happen, right?
No. I mean, you would have to see your target as well.
Yeah, no, I know that. I was thinking of like different ways I can try maybe like get them out of the way where I could just teleport behind. All right. Fuck it then. I guess we'll brute force it and see what happens. I think this is a bad idea though. Gonna walk outside right behind the guard, I guess, just so he doesn't see me. And pretend like maybe I was like standing there the whole time. And with the bit of haste I got left, I'm gonna dash through them.
Okay.
Which I can't even do because there's nothing there. There it goes.
It's gonna be initiative because they're gonna notice if you're there.
They built a wall between last night and tonight.
I'm well aware it's gonna be initiative.
Well, I mean, I'll enter in on this once I see he's going for this route. Well, fuck me.
Well, it looks like you won't be entering in on this for a
Oh,
while.
I mean, I will. I'll just be entering in after they do what they do.
Yeah, for a while.
I mean, we know how Gar gets when he thinks the prize is at hand.
Yeah.
So you dash past them.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack basically. Actually, no,
I'm
they don't have a
aware.
they don't have a reaction until
Surprise.
the.
Gar, I hope you're gonna be happy about this.
Okay, they know that you are, and they raise the alarm, so they're gonna try to follow and try to close this door. Basically, they're gonna close the ranks and make sure nobody goes out. And they're calling for. We have an intruder here. Going for the cages.
Wait, is this the bar?
Okay, so that's you. How much? How far can you? Here, you can move pretty far.
I know it's like
Not very.
haste. It's like over. If I round, it's like over 130 or whatever. I don't know.
Well, what are you gonna do?
You also have that bonus action dash. skill.
Yeah, your speed is doubled.
Yeah. Oh God. So it's 100.
Plus, you have an extra action.
Well, I run in like I don't even know. I know what I'm looking for. I know I'm looking for like the deck. I guess like the question is like, do I actually see anything that could be the deck in this room?
Right here, no. That's how far you move so far. 30 feet.
Alrighty. So is there? I
So
guess
I'm
like
actually curious. What's your regular movement speed?
50.
50.
So if you have to, you could move, bonus action dash, haste action dash. That's 300 feet.
Yeah.
But you also have one of those extra actions. Could be use an object, like open a door or whatever. So it could be 200 and
No,
manipulate.
This is the cage. You have to.
Oh, that's the cage. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go around. I don't know.
So I'm like over here somewhere.
Yeah, and you see there were ladies behind the cage. You're like, what the? You know, so you run past very quickly, like a shadow. You know.
Yoink.
Yeah. These are desks and stuff like the paperwork and stuff like that. You see stacked up those in that table to the right. Basically, they do most of the counting of the night, right?
And where are the valuables?
You don't know. I mean, mostly you see gold, a lot of gold there, right? Like stacks of coins.
That is not what I'm after. I wasn't planning on stealing any of that.
There's a room to your left.
I still got some movement. And that's what, 75? So I can still go to 100, I think, actually, because of the double.
Yep.
You see, yeah, here's what you see. You see a couple of large chest, and this is a strong box, right?
Is it bolted to the floor?
Yes, and it's supposed to be separate here, but in fact, it was a wall unit, basically.
All right.
And
Well, I think I found stuff. I'm assuming the chests are locked, right?
Yes.
Can I actually pick the locks?
Yeah, you have a pick. Like lock picks.
27.
You do.
Awesome.
Now, were you told what you were looking for? Because there's several.
Gar has hinted several times that it's a deck he's looking for. So
Okay, you see the following. You see like an envelope. Actually, no. You see like a piece of cloth.
Just to clarify before we get into this listing of items,
Mhm.
it's also been talked about stealing everything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see.
you don't have to be discerning. I mean, find the object, of course, but also take all the gold and everything you find along the way.
Yeah, you see a small bag, like a coin bag. You see a diadem in a pillow. You see and the other object you see is in a sort of like a silk cloth or handkerchief, wrapped on something that looks rectangular. That's
All right,
all you see in that safe.
All right, I take all 3 of the items from that safe,
Okay.
and you said there's other safes, right?
Yeah, there's 2 chests here as well.
They are, I assume, locked as well.
But you already did your action.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. I have nothing else I can do, right?
Well, no,
Yeah,
you
you
still
need-
have another movement action you could do.
Yeah.
No windows here, I'm assuming.
Nope.
Is there anything upwards, or is it just pure ceiling?
Pure ceiling right here.
Is the wall...
Just to clarify, you can still move as a bonus, and because of haste, so you do technically have 200 feet of movement left.
Well, actually, technically, you still have another action you could do, because you did your bonus action. And then you still have the haste bonus action.
Yep.
So
Well-
you could open another chest. That would be a
Right.
use object action, which the haste gives you.
Hmm.
Because all you've done
And
really
that would still
technically
leave
is...
it with the 200 get out.
All right, I will.
Get
If
out.
that's the case, well, let me before I do that, real quick. The haste, how long that lasts? It's
20
just
feet of movement, though.
I don't know how long it took you to circle around the building, come back into the building.
Yeah, you'll probably have this final action. The haste is like a minute, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
so
at the
this
same
would be like
time,
the
you could...
final action with haste. Is
At
that
the same
correct?
time, actually, totally, you could get right back out here with the amount of movement you have. I could just cast another haste on you.
Well, my thought was to actually move all the way back here, right? And then cast darkness.
Okay.
And I literally cast darkness around myself and whatnot.
Does the sphere of darkness go through things?
No, but it does. It's like it goes around things.
Right. So I just mean, if he casts it where he's at there, it would also encompass the room with the chests and everything.
Yeah, 15-foot radius.
I think it wouldn't go all the way here.
It would kind of cover everything up until like you get to the back there, though.
Yeah, it would cover his room and a good portion of this room right here in this area. Right?
Why don't you cover the room in front of you? Because they
Where
can't
the
see
guards
through
are.
it.
Yeah,
That's
'cause they
basically
can't
the area
see
you'd cover
through
right
it.
there, right?
pretty much.
Well, you're talking about cover where the guards are. Is that correct?
So
I mean,
I would suggest over here so that it circles back into the room that you were in so you could continue your work, and that they would be hesitant because everything past the gate and everything that they wouldn't be able to see. So they'd be having to worry about wandering pitch darkness with an unknown enemy.
as long as you do it in the way that you can still see it, I think that what was just said is the best way to do it.
All right, then I think so. We will rewind. Boom, 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 boom. I was over here before, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
yeah, but I think it would cover everything back here, but it wouldn't way to here.
No,
wouldn't
so
see
that's
that.
why we're discussing where he was going to cast it.
Yeah.
So I would go here and cast the darkness over here. Is that what we're saying? And that would cover it?
Cover this area right here. I think up to here, this area right here.
All right, then I would cover that, and then I would, I guess that would be my turn.
Okay.
Because I can't move again right after that, right?
So the guards, it's their turn. I mean, you still have movement.
Well, then I would move back to the chest like Gar said, and I will pick the other things.
But the guards
I just will
moving
make it
here.
look like an actual robbery.
Yeah. And they see the darkness and they call out. You hear stumping of like people are coming.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
And you
In
see movement.
response to this,
Mhm.
because I'm not worried about the game,
Mhm.
I want to act like what the hell is going on. I reserve this space. You know what? We should go. This is BS. We should go. To cause
guard-
like a bit of a kerfuffle.
The guards are like, gentlemen, please stay seated. We're taking care of this. The 2 guards that are here. We can't have people running around. In fact, you see other people telling the players to stay exactly where they are. Everybody to stay exactly where they are. As more voices are coming in, and you can hear there's a bunch of people coming this way. So guard.
Yep.
You see the guards move here. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, technically, I would have acted already at least once.
No. Everything that happened with Leo because he had all that move here all the way here. He ran past them.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that you said that the guards were in a surprise round.
Yeah, no, they were no. I mean, well, yeah, but you don't count in the surprise round unless you did a stealth check of some sort. And if you're gonna cast magic,
Well, that's
you
why
don't
I'm
get
sitting
to
right
risk.
here because I could that from
Yeah.
this position I could watch Lale do everything, and I expected Lale to do stuff.
Yeah.
They did not.
So Leo did all that in his surprise round. Now his haste is gonna be gone. So again, it's top of the round, Leo.
I heard
So you're
like
saying that I didn't? Okay.
there's movement
Yeah.
here, right? You said.
Yeah, this moving over here.
Oh,
You hear the
moving over
guards. The
here.
guards are here, and basically they're covering the entrance, right?
Mhm.
And more guards are gonna come here.
How big are the chests?
They're not that big actually.
Oh, damn it! I was thinking I can hide in one.
If they're in darkness, they don't get opportunity attacks. So if you
No,
want to run,
they haven't entered into the darkness. The darkness is over here. They are still in the lighted area here. They see the darkness. They haven't gone into the darkness.
I'm just saying more as like a strategic thought for Lale to be aware of.
Say that again.
So if they enter into the darkness, if you run past them at that point, they cannot opportunity attack you because they don't know you're there.
I am aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but then also he can't pass through space that's occupied by an enemy.
Okay, so he runs on the wall.
Which you
I was
can.
thinking of that too, actually.
Monk,
All right.
baby.
All right. I'm gonna try. First thing I'm gonna do is try and open up one of the chests. So I guess that would be another lockpick. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not as good. 14.
Nope. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Did you say Constitution? I don't like the sound of that.
It indeed was a Constitution save.
You make it. You get pricked. Like ow. You take 1d4 points of damage, and you
Fine.
feel kind of woozy, like. But so far, you're fighting it off. You're not. You're like
Okay. Not touching these anymore. We got something.
Yeah. So that was your action. Now your movement.
Yeah. So
Wait.
now I'm actually gonna move over here. All right. So somebody explain to me with the darkness. Can I see through it?
How did you cast it?
What does that even mean?
Key point
The-
stuff.
Key points, right? Depends on whether
Oh. If you look at on your sheet, there is a method for you to be able to see through the darkness.
Oh, creature with dark vision can't see through it. And non-magic-like, if the point you choose on an object is holding, completely covering the source, blah, 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 blah.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. One sec. It's something specifically being a shadow monk.
Let me look then. Because I am going to attempt the running on walls thing to avoid the guards and flip out and just leave. I guess it would maybe Shadow Arts, no?
It doesn't actually like say. that you get
I
to see
know-
through it.
I know it's in there. I'm.
Are you talking about
What is
Shadow
that?
Step, which is the teleport?
No. I'm either thinking that or specifically something to do with one of the warlocks.
I think you're thinking of
the
world.
warlock. Yeah, not the.
Yeah.
That's I know
No,
one of the warlock.
because there's a warlock invocation to see through darkness.
Yeah, but
I'm
not.
not thinking about the. I'm not thinking about the invocation.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm
There's
gonna
something
do?
here.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move out of the treasure room. I'm
No,
gonna move-
shadow arts give you darkness, dark vision, pass with, but it doesn't say anything about you being able to see in darkness.
100%.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. The cages here, are they like all the way to the ceiling, by the way? I should have asked that.
Yes,
Oh, they
not
are.
gonna. Yeah, and you see that they're screaming. There's women that come out of here like they're screaming because they don't. You know, actually, you can't see anything because you're in darkness. You're in your own darkness.
Hmm.
Yeah, put the darkness up.
I put the darkness up. I thought it would be like the way to stymie them for a bit.
Oh, it is, but that also stymies you.
Okay, let me then do precise move. Let me do precise moving.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't know where you're going.
Hmm. I'm just trying to measure it. So, but I don't know where I'm going is the issue. Okay. What would it take to actually remember the layout of this entire area so that I can like zip through it without bumping into anything?
Problem is you have to study the area and you dashed in and you dashed out. Right? You never took the time to memorize the area.
Hmm. Okay. It's still my turn, right? I'm gonna move right here to the edge where the darkness is then. And that's my turn for now.
After Gar goes, I have something additionally I want to do to affect this.
Let's the guards first.
Yeah, the guards are here and they're moving. More guards are moving in this direction. And you see with them not the gnome, the elf, the half elf, and the halfling woman. And she takes out like a wand in her hand. And these two guards are just here, holding the fort basically. What happens? So what are you gonna do, guard?
Well, they didn't go for the heart attack routine, so I guess I'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I mean, just so you understand, my thought is, yeah, I guess I'll leave. So I walk out the door, go to the side of the building that I think Layla's on the other side of, and then shatter the fuck out of the wall.
Okay.
Yep. I saw it coming.
It goes against plan, but fuck it. I do not want to lose.
Leo?
So
Okay,
you
hold on.
you can hear voices outside. If you're gonna do anything, you might want to, Marcus. You want to initiative. Actually,
I'd love to.
we're gonna have to leave it there because we're at 10 o'clock.
yeah, it is
Yeah,
currently.
so- Yeah, past 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll roll initiative next time.
Okay. So yeah, the guards are coming. Plan is falling apart.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think
plan's perfectly fine. Like I said, I'll shatter the fuck out of that wall.
Yeah.
They just ended up going loud.
Just put yourself in the resilient sphere in the darkness and block the doorway. Easy.
I mean, in fairness, we did a whole
Yeah, sure.
we did a whole reconnoitering mission, and the guy who this all fell on decided to get drunk and hit on people. So,
Well,
Okay.
There's a reason why I made sure to invite drunken douche who has gambling debt.
sweet game. Spent all night slapping him in the face while playing a child's game.
I don't think that was the plan.
Anyway, let's begin our shout outs.
Yeah, let's do
Start
it.
with Garn.
Okay, I guess people don't care if turtles have heart attacks.
Apparently not.
They don't recognize a turtle having a heart attack. Like,
Well, I'm doing the same thing a human does. I fall to the floor, I start foaming at the mouth, I scream for my
Their
mother.
bottom line comes first. Terrible customer service.
Yeah, right? Walked right past me.
Bastard.
Who's next?
I'll go real quick. Playing Lael. I don't know how the hell I got into this mess, but it's been an interesting session for me. And I guess check out my my Twitch. Check out my Twitch stream every once in a while. Twitch.tv/LinkSoccerRain86 or all the stuff I write at TechRaptor.net.
All right. My name is Justin Mullen. I am the founder and one of the GMs over at One Bad Roll. Whole bunch of stuff going on. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. is our VTM campaign, Toronto by Night, where last session went completely off the rails and the dice tried to murder everyone. But beyond that, we also have Tuesday nights and Tuesday just before noon. And additionally, if anyone is interested in some high-level adventure and ridiculous level 20 shenanigans, feel free to reach out, because there's something being built.
All right. I'm Griffin. I manage the stream over here with Theta. Come see us at 10, 2, and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday and Wednesday for a variety of different games. And come see our podcast bi-weekly on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about game design and other things. Lessons comes and visits us sometimes, and he's a cool person. So come see it.
Yep.
Barricade, yeah.
Yep. I don't stream or anything. I'm just vibing, playing this game on Sundays.
Act.
Straight up.
Apparently rocking out New World,
That's
huh?
it.
You know
The
what?
last time I made a video was months ago. Haven't even had any material to make a video on. I'm just vibing.
And lessons.
I'm a streamer. I stream usually Monday to Fridays. Trying to get my bike back on streaming. Over at Lesson 1. It's important. And also on YouTube. My current trailer is still up. My upcoming project is Mass Effect Legendary Abridged Edition. Working on that behind the scenes, getting the scripts together, everything else, the editing. Get here on chat. Give it a like and subscribe on both channels on YouTube and on Twitch. And thank you for coming and playing seeing our Sunday game. We'll continue with these. Well, now it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a heist. Now it's a fight. Come next Sunday, starting at 7:00 Eastern on Sundays. So,
All right. Catch you all next time then. See you,
bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Next time.
See you later.